Do you know that there was once an African empire so rich, it controlled nearly half of the world's gold supply? A kingdom so powerful that when its emperor traveled across the desert with thousands of soldiers, camels, and servants carrying gold, he accidentally crashed the economy of entire cities. Yes, this actually happened. In the 1300s, medieval Europe was struggling with poverty, disease, and war. Yet across the Sahara Desert, an African empire was building universities, libraries, trade networks, and cities made of wealth beyond imagination. Merchants from North Africa, the Middle East, and even Europe risked their lives crossing the brutal Sahara just to reach this kingdom. But before we dive into the main story, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell notification button for more interesting video like this. Because this empire controlled the most valuable resource in the world, gold. But here's the shocking part. For centuries, much of this history was ignored or minimized in global education. So today, we're uncovering the truth behind the mysterious African kingdom that once controlled the global gold trade and shocked medieval Europe. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why its influence still affects the global economy today. Long before European colonial powers entered Africa, powerful African empires already controlled vast trade networks. One of the most legendary among them was the Mali Empire. The empire rose in the early 1200s under the leadership of Sundiata Keita, a legendary ruler who united different kingdoms across West Africa. Under his leadership, Mali expanded across modern-day Mali, Senegal, Guinea, and Niger. But Mali's true power came from something hidden beneath its soil. At the time, West Africa contained some of the richest gold mines on Earth. Mali controlled major mining regions like Bambuk and Beret. And in the medieval world, gold wasn't just wealth. It was the backbone of global trade. Gold from Mali didn't stay in Africa. It traveled across the Sahara Desert through massive caravan routes. Thousands of camels carried gold north into North Africa and the Mediterranean world. From there, it entered European markets. Historians estimate that during the height of Mali's power, nearly half of the gold circulating in the Old World came from West Africa. Cities like Timbuktu became major hubs for trade, knowledge, and culture. Merchants exchanged ivory, textiles, books, and manuscripts. But Timbuktu wasn't just a trade city. It became one of the great intellectual capitals of the medieval world. At a time when many parts of Europe were still developing formal universities, Timbuktu had already become a center for scholarship. The famous Sankore University attracted scholars from across Africa and the Islamic world. Students studied subjects such as mathematics, astronomy, medicine, theology. Thousands of handwritten manuscripts were produced and preserved. Today, historians are still studying the Timbuktu manuscripts, which reveal advanced knowledge of science and philosophy. This challenges the outdated idea that medieval Africa lacked intellectual institutions. But the moment that truly shocked the world came during the reign of one extraordinary ruler. In 1324, the Emperor Mansa Musa set out on a historic pilgrimage to Mecca. This journey would become one of the most famous royal expeditions in history. His caravan reportedly included 60,000 people, thousands of soldiers, hundreds of camels carrying gold. When Mansa Musa passed through cities like Cairo, he distributed so much gold to the population that the value of gold dropped for years. Economists today describe it as one of the earliest recorded examples of inflation caused by sudden wealth circulation. European observers were stunned. Maps from the 14th century even began depicting a powerful African king holding a golden nugget. One of the most famous examples appears in the Catalan Atlas, which shows Mansa Musa seated on a throne of gold. To medieval Europeans, Mali became a symbol of unimaginable wealth. The influence of Mali's gold shaped global history. West African gold helped fuel Mediterranean economies, Islamic trade networks, early European financial systems. In many ways, Africa's gold contributed to the development of global commerce. Even today, West Africa remains one of the world's most important gold-producing regions. Countries like Ghana and Mali still sit on vast gold reserves that attract international mining companies. The legacy of these ancient trade networks continues to influence modern economies. But here's the mystery historians are still trying to solve. If Mali was once one of the richest empires on earth, what caused its decline? How did such a powerful kingdom fade from global dominance? And what secrets might still be hidden in the lost libraries and buried cities of the Sahara? In the next episode, we uncover the forgotten African cities that may have held the largest libraries in the medieval world, and the secrets historians are only now beginning to rediscover. History may not be what you think, and Africa's story is far from finished. For more videos like this, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.